Last thing to talk about here, tomorrow's headlines. This is where we like to put our prophet hat on, prognostications. We like to predict what's going to happen in the future. So if we were to pick up a newspaper or go to even ESPN.com/esports, we were to see the headlines, we're going to predict one that you may very well read tomorrow. And we like to do this every single day. Tyler, what is your headline for tomorrow?
Do you believe in miracles, Arda? Do you believe in miracles? Oceania, the smallest of the region, the poorest of the region where the players in it talk about how they wish they were born in other regions so they could play in more well-paid off regions. Like the Oceania region is small, it's tiny. It's a region that's never had any success. The most success it's ever had was a day ago when it got second place in the play-in group stage. That was the peak of their success, Arda. Almost last year, Team Mammoth, all those players except Bobbip, who's now on Legacy, left. They all went to greener pastures to get more money to live the dream of being a professional outside of Oceania League of Legends. The OPL, if I had to guess, the OPL in terms of money is probably less than LG Gaming overall as a franchise. I would guess that LGD has more money than OPL overall. It's that big of a discrepancy when we're talking about OPL versus LGD. It's Goliath versus David. It's the smallest region versus the biggest region. It's a team of players who've been around forever, who've been to World Finals, who are world reclaimed. We're talking about Jie, who's been to a World Semifinal, Peanut, who's been to a World's Final, Kramer, who's been to a World's Quarterfinal. And then you have the OPL Legacy team, where they are a team that got crushed by Team Liquid in 20 minutes because individually they could not stack up. This is the same team going against LGD. And I want to believe in miracles, Arda. I want to believe that tomorrow at this time we are going to come onto the show. And I don't care if it puts Team Liquid in Group B. I don't care if it worsens their odds. I want to live in a world where the little guy can topple the giant, where the team with no money, with little infrastructure, with 15K, Twitter followers, can topple the beast of this legendary organization. I want to see Isles and Rays and Tally and Bobbip and Tapoon go to the main event, because if they do, if they can beat LGD and they can make it to the main event, it doesn't matter if they go 0-6 and get, destroying every single game in the main event, it will be so important to the overall infrastructure in the future of the Oceania League of Legends region. Them winning tomorrow could spur on new sponsorships of other teams. It could spur on new players getting into the game. It could create a storm of interest in not just esports media, but general media in Oceania if they win tomorrow and they can make it to the top 16. I want to believe in miracles, Arda. My heart tells me I want them to win. My brain is telling me I'm a freaking idiot and that they're going to get 3-0'd and Peanut's just going to stomp over them and Gia will have a 40 CS lead in 10 minutes over Tally. That is what my brain is telling me, but my heart is just telling me I want to believe in miracles. I want to see it happen. I want to see Oceania be in the sun for one. Every single year they've been a joke. They've been a disappointment. They've been a team that isn't even discussed. In our power ranking show, we spent maybe 30 seconds on Legacy Esports because we did not respect them enough, because the Oceania region has not done anything in the last 7 years to show that they could be a world's contender or even be in the same conversation as LG Gaming. Tomorrow can change everything, Arda, and I want to believe that miracles can happen.
I was going to say, my headline is you down with LGD, you know me. It's definitely not going to happen. But I loved it. I loved every second. I had goosebumps, buddy. I had a tear in my eye. You were filling my heart with joy. But at the end of the day, LGD looked a little too strong against Rainbow Seven, and that's why I picked this headline. But I'm with you, man. I want to do the exact same thing. So we will find out if that is going to happen, because we only have 2 play-in stage matchups remaining. It's going to be LGD versus Legacy Esports, followed by Supermassive versus Unicorns of Love. And Tyler and I will be with you here tomorrow on Twitch, on the ESPN app, on Twitter, and on YouTube for our daily ESPN Esports Worlds program. Won't you join us tomorrow? Enjoy the shows. Thank you very much for joining us. See you tomorrow.